6 games without a victory. Daejeon need to find a way to win at home. They've got 9 matches at this ground in the league this season without a victory, 4 draws and 5 defeats. They bring in Diogo to bolster the attack, as well as Sang on the wing, the right side. And is actually one of 5 ex-Ulsan players in Daejeon's matchday squad today. And across to Ulsan. And it's listed at 3-4-3, but they've also occasionally sat further back than that. I think with the personnel today, it will be a slightly more adventurous Ulsan side, as we know that Jang Si-young loves to push forward. He's on the left-hand side. He's often on the right, but one of those players who slots in wherever needed. Just sense the pressure must be building a little. But if anyone's under pressure right now, it would be Daejeon manager Hwang Sun-hong. That pass straight to Ludvigsson, do Daejeon a favour. I think it's no coincidence that you've got both Ludvigsson and Sang starting in attacking positions against their former club, as fires it low and it's claimed by Jo Hyun-woo. Going to ground, no free kick. Pushed forward by Kang Yoon-sung, and Sang, who's so electric in form, gets a chance to play. Diogo with a strike that's blocked by Kim Young-kwon. Really positive signs for Daejeon at the start of this one. And again, Kim getting there ahead of Diogo to head it. Not quite clear. It's not away yet. Diogo, and it struck low, but not on target. Again, it's Seo Jin-soo that time. This is one of the better moments earlier on. Sang, they need to feed him. So he's in the mood to feed some men in the middle. The ground, no free kick again. Of course, in that situation, it wouldn't be a free kick, it'd be a big penalty decision to make, as Sang now has it in the other penalty box, and it's deflected out for a corner, I think. Yes, just about. Among several potential aerial targets here. Second corner of the game, one from each side. And it's headed wide and into the net! I thought it was going wide. It was Ha Chang-rae who got there. Was he just completely unmarked in the end? No chance, Choi Hyun-woo here. It's well to his right. Just sneaks in at that far post. Brilliant header. And he's not exactly unmarked, but he's not particularly challenged. Choi Seok-yeon is behind him. And Ha Chang-rae has a very clear line of sight. Ulsan. But still work the ball forward. Sliding in. Ludvigsson, Kang Yoon-sung, and Seo Jin-soo onside. I think the flag has gone up. It's going to be tight. Let's have a look. I thought he was just being kept on there. This is the angle we need. Look at Seo Jin-soo here. Wow, it's his arm that's basically offside, but where his foot is planted is very close. Why the goal has been given. Can have another look. The ball is played there. You can see it's just so unfortunate for Ulsan. I think it's Kim Young-kwon who's just got a trailing leg as he turns. Seo Jin-soo moves up to 4 goals for the year, level with top scorer Jung Dae-hyun. Both of them with half as many as Ulsan's top scorer Yago, but he's only on the bench. The top scorer for both teams on the field right now is Daejeon of Ulsan with 5. Response, Daejeon with the corner. And it's headed well off target. EJ didn't get a clean connection with it. What they now need is more clarity on that. Starting to get it. Sojin-soo plays it through to Ludvigsson. Song dragging it wide. Here's one silent player who hasn't had as much to do in the last few minutes as he did in the opening 10 or so. Got a bit of a battle going on with Jung Shi-young. Breaking Ulsan again. Ludvigsson with the cross that's come loose, and Won-sang swings at it. Wasn't a terrible effort. Looked like it was going to be worse, put it that way. Playing it back, Kang Yun-sung. Did that take a touch from Troyak? He was diving and straight up the other end is Daejeon celebrating. Daejeon and Ulsan out of nothing in the 44th minute have a goal back, and Lee Chang-gun is wondering what just went wrong. Called into the 11 today. Just sliced through them. Something they've not been able to do, not showing any signs of doing in this first half. Daejeon playing it back. Daejeon firing it low. Well, Daejeon at 1-0, the mission was just to try and gain their composure. They went 2-0 up. Now 2-1 particularly. They need to see what they can do with the ball, obviously, when they have chances like that, but make sure that they lose their vulnerability. That looked like a handball. I'm not sure if it was, though, because no one's really appealing. Someone needed to be threatening there in the middle. Great cross in. Yeah, it's that left arm just flicks up after it struck him in the... Daejeon with a major task at half-time. They've got a lead. They've not won at home all season. And it's a slim lead. Perhaps slimmer than it should have been when they're 2-0 up, but Ulsan. It's more of an endorsement of Yago when he's starting, given that all his other goals have been picked from the outset of the game. Here's Sojin-soo for Daejeon. Is that going to bounce out for a corner? Not quite. Choi Hyun-woo does very well to keep that in. EJ goes short to Choi Hyun. They keep it going with ENG. Ulsan, the most positive thing they can say about that first half is Yago heads it off target, but a real signal of what he can do. And here's the Yago header, I presume. Daejeon puts the cross in. 5 of Daejeon's squad members today, former Ulsan men, as Kang Yun-sung blasts that way off target. And Lee gets ahead of Ha Chang-rae, and a brilliant challenge. Had to be pinpoint perfect from Cho Sung-kwon. Does everything right. Make sure his hands are out of the way. Feed it back into the box. It's brought down by Yago. And Ha Chang-rae with outstretched leg, knocking it behind. Ulsan had an electric start to the game. He has faded. Found nowhere to go. Thomas picks it up again. And EQ back into EQ Sung. It's a low drive, good chance, but not maybe the player for that. Good Sung. Sojin Soo brings it down. Kim Moon-hwan. Well, he's right back in a striker's position there. It's Lee Jin-hyun and Daejeon both paid the cost of defeat last time, rotated out of the starting 11. Four matches in progress, 2 to come tomorrow. Oh, it's a good cross in, and has it been nestled in by the man who scored the first goal of this game for Ulsan, Jae Suk-yeon. And what a strange goal it was. And Daejeon, who were always going to look vulnerable at 2-1 compared with 2-0, but he struck it very clean. This one was bizarre. It's again a cross in by Lee Dong-young. Came off the crossbar. It seemed to roll along the top of the crossbar for a moment. Thought it might have been just behind. It snuck back in again. And then it was Jae Suk-yeon who reacted first. Still sporting a ripped collar. And the header from Ju goes over. He feels that took another touch in there. That's a free kick coming Ulsan's way in a very good position for them. Lee Jin-hyun brought down Lee Myung-jae, no complaints. And it's another decent ball in from Lee Dong-young, this time struggling. Jung Jae-hee and Massa, the sorts of players who you would think could make themselves heroes on a day like today. It was there for the taking. Lee Jae-hee found himself on his own with the ball landing almost at his feet. Good turn from Kim Bong-soo. Kim Moon-hwan finds a good cross! And the header from Massa off target. Big chance. Lee Hyun-sik is going to come on now. Jung Jae-hee into Massa. Massa drives it goalward. It's taken a touch for a corner. For Ulsan. Incheon, who are winning right now against Jeonbuk. Oh, there's a player down in the box who's been struck. And we play on as Lee Hyun-sik drags it wide, and now the whistle will blow. Really innocuous from that angle. Didn't seem much. Ju Min-kyu doesn't seem even aware that there was any sort of contact like that. Let's have a look from here. Well, we're not going to have a look. The referee is listening. And then blows the whistle. So whatever was being reviewed there is not being taken seriously. Silent anticlimax, but the full-time whistle has blown. And it's finished 2-2, and Daejeon have another home game this season without a win. Yet to taste victory on home soil.